Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Gemini friends and friends of Gemini. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and hey, I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So, in this message, Gemini, my Gemini friends, looking pretty interesting for the air signs in general. I just finished meditation. You guys are the first ones up, as usual. So, the message that came through in meditation for you guys was pretty detailed. Things seem to be coming in some crazy detail this time. A lot of interesting symbols and geometry. So, for you guys in particular, where things started off was kind of it looked like a path that something was taking. Ended up going into this circle where both light and dark were happening, kind of circling around each other like, happens in reality within us, So antenna is what came to mind for me, or what came through. This idea that like both the light and the dark are like have feelers out, so to speak. Really interesting message, you guys. Really interesting for all the air signs. Like I said, I'm really wanting to get into the tarot to see what in the heck's going on here. Next, I was actually shown two beings. One was symbolic of the dark, and one was symbolic of the light. Very detailed, like I said. The skin of both entities were very I don't know, like very difficult to describe the colors. To be honest with you, I haven't really seen colors like that before, but they kept like trying to step in front of each other, which again brought me back to this understanding of the way that the light and the dark, that polarity, kind of circle around each other. All right, so let's get into the tarot. I'm, like I said, really intrigued to see what in the heck is going on here. I don't know what's going on energy wise. All right, so Spirit, what do we have for Gemini? This is the Deviant Moon Tarot. What in the heck is going on for Gemini? I had a little bit of a discussion with my spirit team. Like there seems to be some, not really disagreement, but more for me, I guess. The stuff that came through meditation in this period is not all of it I feel necessarily comfortable to share. You guys, that's fine, but there were some symbols, like I said, that came through for Aquarius and for Libra that just made me feel nervous. All right, Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups keep wanting to pop out here, along with Eight of Swords, which is going to be your energy, Gemini. So I feel like we're looking at some restriction on some abundance, spiritually, emotionally, family-wise even. Let's see what's going on. Thank you guys for being here, as always. I appreciate your love and support. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. All great ways to support me in the growth of this channel, and I truly appreciate it, you guys. I couldn't do this without you. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can check out the description of this video. I have a link to my website there. And stay tuned to the end for some information on how to win a free reading. So Six of Swords here to start. This is your hope. This is a transition, okay? This is moving from something that's been difficult, that has been full of strife is what's coming through. Anxiety is coming through. Like what I see is somebody trying to shake off a piece of toilet paper from their shoe. Something that's just been kind of like hanging on. You've been wanting to move through something, and it feels like you have for the most part, but like every time you wake up, it's like Groundhog's Day and you have this toilet paper stuck to your shoe. Okay, interesting. Thank you so much, Spirit. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So this is my This May Hurt Tarot. Spirit, what do we have for Gemini? Additional messages, please. And this is a general message, everybody, so please keep that in mind. You are intelligent. You are also a powerful co-creator here. So please use your head, heart, and intuition to decipher which messages are for you, and please leave behind the messages that are not meant for you. Check out your rising moon and Venus as well for additional pieces of your story. You are more than your sun sign, and I dare you to look. Okay, Three of Swords here as your fear, anxiety. So Three of Swords, this is like heartbreak, okay? Loss. Um, difficult emotions surrounding this as well. I feel like this is the Six of Swords is talking about. You guys are hoping to transition through like I feel like you guys have gotten through most of the process of healing. This is like just the last little bit of that toilet paper, like I said, stuck to your shoe. It's like you are having anxiety surrounding this because it's almost like you feel like you're done with something and then it comes back up and this is starting to stress you out. Totally understandable. Grief for the process of healing in that way is definitely not linear. Neither are we, as Geminis. But if there is something, a heart, breakup, some sort of heartbreak, some sort of loss that's happened, I do feel like it's very much relationship wise. For some of you, it could even be surrounding pet, is what's coming through. Please be kind and patient with yourself, okay? I definitely understand it's not easy when shit keeps coming up and you just want to be done with it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So, in your general here to start, you guys have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is work, hard work. I feel like you guys are feeling a bit burnt out. Like I said, whatever it is that you guys are approaching here, that's kind of, I'm seeing those entities, like I said, the light and the dark kind of stepping in front of each other. It's like both are vying for the spotlight, so to speak, and both have their own opinions on the matter, whatever this Three of Swords is talking about, whatever it is that you're trying to transition through. And I feel like you're tired. I'm over it. I'm freaking over it. I don't blame you, okay? And samesies, right? I'm a Gemini sun too, so I totally get it. I feel like you guys are trying to, it's like in that portion of the light, you're trying to reignite. I'm seeing this fire here with the Eight of Pentacles there. You're trying to reignite this passion inside of yourself, the fire that's running the machine, that's the light portion, after whatever's happened here. And then that shadow portion comes forward and just, rains on your parade, right? This pain comes back up. So you're having a hard time getting this fire stoked, is what's coming to mind. God dang it, you guys. So Nine of Swords. This is totally anxiety. Along the lines of what I've been saying here, I feel like there is a great deal of anxiety that's coming forward because you guys want to be done with a cycle or whatever this is. I know in some readings here in the past, there's been situations coming through where conversations needed to take place, some healing needed to happen between you and others, whether literally like conversation wise or this healing inside of yourself. It's different for each person. But what was coming through in those readings are like that was a situation that isn't necessarily avoidable, or it isn't avoidable. This healing needs to take place. And I feel like this is dovetailed 9/11 on the timer there. So 911. When 911 comes up, it's actually a very good number. And feel free, you guys, to look up any of these numbers that I shout out. I don't have all of them memorized. But 911 or 911, when it pops up for me, symbolizes help. So in this situation, I feel like there is a need for help. Can I please get some more information on that, please, Spirit? Okay. Chariot here at the bottom. So I feel very much, Eight of Wands is what popped out. I feel very much that there is this forward movement. Like I said, you guys are moving forward. You're working hard. That light self is stepping forward. The Chariot, it's positive forward movement, but it's not without its challenges either. There is still a need to temper your will, to have courage, to tackle whatever it is that's at hand here. So Eight of Wands here, this is what I'm getting from this actually, you guys, is the energy of being too hasty. Eight of Wands is a very quick moving energy. It can mean good news, that sort of thing. I feel like there is some hasty action being taken for the sake of getting to this, like, you want good news, you want good things to come through, right? I'm tired of this freaking anxiety. You're tired of losing sleep. You're tired of feeling like somebody's dumping water on your inner fire, right? Gosh, let's keep going. I want some answers here too, because so far I can totally relate, you guys. And I'm always interested to know more. What is going on? What is going on for you guys? Please feel free to hit me up in the comments. I'd love to chat you up, okay? So good stuff for you guys to start. For us, the lovers. This is our energy. This is Gemini energy. So I very much feel like in the notion of help with that 911, 911 there. I feel like the higher self here is requesting like, tag me in. Tag me in, bro. Maybe you're having a difficult time allowing yourself to receive help from somewhere else. Maybe because that means that you have to admit something fully that you haven't admitted about a situation. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. For some of you, being here in the good stuff here, what I see is this snake here biting this individual. So the antidote for like a snake bite, you know, is it involves the toxin, the poison from the snake as well to create the cure. I'm very much getting this like antidote quality coming through here in the good stuff. But there's a need to reach out for help in some way. I do, because this is your card, your power here, I do feel like this is your higher self. Like they have the cure for you. You have a fever and the only cure is more cowbell. This is also romance though, okay? It's being at a crossroads. So being in the good stuff here, I feel like you guys have been at this fork in the road, right? I feel like there are, especially having the moon here too, there are some opportunities of illumination coming through to help you move through, to make a decision on something. But I feel like the first step is you like reaching out your hand. I see this hand reaching out. And you may not even know why or what specifically, but I feel encouraged to say like even just visualizing yourself doing that, okay? Or literally like reach your hand out. I know that sounds silly, but there is something wonderful in the spiritual realm that is, I'm just getting that tag me in, that is waiting for that permission, okay? Okay, okay. King of Cups comes in here next. In your good stuff. So this is centering yourself. This is getting to a point of mastery, self-mastery over your emotions. And your emotional experience here. So everything that is coming through anxiety-wise, the Three of Swords here for the heartbreak and loss, I feel like given the antidote, whatever this is talking about here, allows you to get to this place of inner peace. So this card in particular, the artist, that individual that's in the boat there, that's her father. And he has Alzheimer's. So the reason she put him in here is because she wanted to express like how happy he was having this essentially like loss of attachment or memory to this reality. Even though things were choppy around, he could still be happy as a clam and blissful, and he is. So I feel like with that information, there's the idea of like being able to essentially or energetically forget about something. That's interesting. You guys, I knew this was going to be an interesting week. Any other information here in the good stuff for Gemini, please, Spirit? I do want this one. Five of Cups. So, and there's Nine of Swords there at the bottom as well. So yes, I feel like there is an opportunity to get over the hump is what I'm getting. Five of Cups here is symbolic of a focus on disappointment. And in this deck in particular, she is dumping one of the last two cups that she has on her own. So it does feel like there is a component of like self-sabotage that maybe, again, I'm being brought back to this hand reaching out, like you're being shown that last little bit, and I feel like it may involve you, us, right? There's something that we're doing to contribute to helping to tip this one of these cups over, and we're being shown how to or that we're doing it and how to stop doing that. This is an interesting one, you guys. Okay, let's keep going. So what you have in the dark here, what you may not see coming, the underlying message of all of this, you have Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is about truth and honesty, the path to that sort of enlightenment, okay? Very air sign, Gemini energy as well. There's something about, though, so she's crying here in this picture. The Queen of Swords can symbolize mourning as well. I feel like, kind of back to that light and dark, it's like, okay. You may be focusing on the light only in this process of healing. There's something in the shadow that is being neglected, is what I hear. In this pursuit of truth, like you're pursuing the truth always, right? But there is a component where, like in that tear, in that process of crying, there is this energy, or there's this, here's being exposed. What is in the dark is being exposed, having the shadow entity step forward, but then you're very quickly trying to get that covered back up with light. Oh boy. So part of this process of pursuing the truth here is examining what's in the dark, right? Don't be afraid. Be brave, okay? You can't like shut off fear, but there's definitely a need here to take courage to walk into this dark room. But again, full moon here on the top corner of that picture, you're being something is being illuminated, something is being exposed. Oh man, let's keep going. Nine of Cups comes in here next. So I feel like, again, you guys are very, very close to working through this. This isn't, I don't want to say like it's a small component of what's left, because it's big enough to like keep tripping the mechanism, right? To dump water on that fire. But you're very close to having your wish granted, so to speak. We'll put it that way. I feel like there's something, though, in order to get there, there's something that needs to be shown, need to be honest about. What is it that Gemini needs to be honest about here, please, Spirit? What in the hell? Oop. Okay, Page of Swords and Five of Wands. 10 of Wands here at the bottom. So a need to release something. Yes, okay, thank you. Page of Swords here is the student of the deck. There's a request to get curious. Again, yes, thank you. The Page of Swords can be such a good student that they can become a spy. So what I'm getting from this situation, whatever happened here in the heartbreak, maybe there was a romantic relationship, friendship, something where there was a separation. Five of Wands here, this is competition as well. So I feel like something combative happened. I don't feel like, like a literal fight, but the Queen of Swords can also be a snow bitch. She can be a bit heartless. So what I feel is going on in the situation here, whatever happened in this separation that caused this combative episode, it's also like there's something, oh man, please slow it down. Some of you may be trying to keep tabs on somebody else here, okay? Whether that is through social media, even energetically. Maybe you're noticing that things are coming through in dreams. Maybe you're noticing that you are actively trying to tap into somebody else's energy or situation. And I feel like that's because, you guys are reaching for the light again. So in this Five of Wands, someone fell down, right? We're climbing back up here. We're trying to progress back to the light. And there's something about like this relationship. There's something about the light attached to this relationship. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like they sparked this light inside of you. They were a guiding light for you in some way. Maybe you were a guiding light for them in some way. And having this separation in that relationship is difficult for you because you need that component. I feel like there's something about this combination of energy with somebody else, wherever this heartache is coming from, the Three of Swords. That combination of you together ignited something inside of yourself that you feel like you're missing, okay? You're very aware of the absence. And because of that, there's this action of keeping tabs on somebody for some of you. For some of you, like I said, literally like checking out social media, keeping track of somebody. The Queen of Swords, what I'm getting, like that tear, that shadow coming through, there is something about the heart that's been turned off. I feel like the last component of what's going on here is you being honest about what is going on emotionally. Have you been truthful with yourself? Like, nobody else needs to know this. Have you been truthful with yourself about how you feel? Are you numbing that out because it's too hard to feel? I feel like you guys are close, all right? There's something about needing to feel, to turn the heart back on, to melt that snow. Ooh, all right. Let's keep going here. So your challenge, man, back to this. Back on the bullshit. Wheel of Fortune here. And this Wheel of Fortune especially has that broken heart. So back to the readings I was mentioning before too, in that situation where this isn't something that like we can avoid. There was a fate, destiny kind of attachment to it. Like there is an intertwining of this situation with romantic relationship, like I said, friend, could even be a pet, like I said, for someone. But there was this note or connection of fate, destiny, karma, a karmic relationship. And there's a component that I just heard was it hurts too much to cry. Okay. Ugh. I feel like there is a fear around what it means to like let this emotion out. Oh, you guys. Oh man. Queen of Wands here comes in next in the challenge. For some of you, there could have been a situation with like a third party. Like there's something about this situation, this heartbreak, like if you were to accept the truth about the situation, it means like there's even another component of where you're at right now that would need to change. And maybe that's why you aren't fully illuminating it for yourself. Be brave, my Gemini friends. Turn your face towards the sun. What I'm getting from this situation is like you may feel like you don't have either the strength or the protection, the ability to walk through this fire. And again, I'm seeing this hand reaching out. You may not in this situation, but there is energy that's available to you right now that wants to help you. Can I get some information on clearing this block or challenge, please, for Gemini? I already feel we're at 25 minutes. It's going to be a little bit longer. But we've had some shit come through. I don't know. Additional help here for Gemini, please. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Five of Pentacles, and there's Temperance at the bottom. This could have to do with another Gemini. It could have to do with Sagittarius. We've had a lot of Gemini energy actually coming through here. Aquarius, Libra, any of the fire signs really, but Five of Pentacles. So I'm brought back to the Five of Pentacles. You had, you had the Five of Cups, excuse me, the disappointment here. The Five of Pentacles, you have the ability here. The key is right here to open this door that's blocking you from the warmth again. Wherever you feel left out, wherever you feel you've been sequestered or abandoned to, you have the ability to let yourself back through. So the message to get through this challenge is you can do it. You have the ability to do this. But there's something that you're afraid to face. And maybe it's someone that you need to face, you guys. I just very much get the feeling that this monster is not as scary as it is becoming. I think because it's like you stand at the edge of a cliff there before jumping, you know, you stand there for long enough, it gets further and further away. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. There's a need to, what I'm hearing, there's a need to let the shadow lead. In that dance, sometimes the shadow has to lead. Okay. Spirit, let's move into your animal spirit energy here, message. This is the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle. What do we have here for Gemini, please? The Swan. Interesting that we've got this mirrored image here too. I very much feel like you're trying to be this elegant swan, right? Again, I'm brought back to that mirror image that I saw in meditation here. There is something about this mirror image. The swan, protection comes through with the swan for me as well. I'm going to read this in the book. I actually haven't pulled the swan yet, so let's see. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, and elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry. That's you, Gemini. Rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention. Hey, that's what I was saying. Your higher self. For solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. It's like an echo in here. So in balance, infinite creative power. Out of balance, agitated, snippy, and lacking vision. To bring into balance solo time and writing. I am getting the concept of like auto writing, okay? Where you just write, okay? You can look it up for some more instruction on that too, but it helps get things that are stuck in the subconscious forward. So you just start writing, even if it's like, I'm writing and I don't know what to write. I'm still writing, waiting for something to come forward. Anything that pops up into your head, you then write that out. And it allows, like I said, for things that are kind of stuck or hidden to come forward. That's coming through, you guys. Give it a try. So, okay. This is the one. The Warrior. You are the warrior. The Warrior. It's 10. So I feel like you guys are just about to begin again, but this requires tapping into some creative force, like the swan is talking about with creativity. Try some auto writing, you guys. I feel like this will be very helpful for you. So the warrior, the samurai, the soldier, the advocate. We often envision the warrior as an armored figure with sword in hand, moving blindly toward battle. Yet the deeper aspects of this archetype bring us face to face with death itself. The warrior stands precariously at the edge of life and death, trusting the eternal to guide the sword's blade. The warrior's work requires presence, alignment, and purpose. If and when the warrior loses its center, meaningless confrontations and violence are their default response, which is that Five of Wands that's in the dark here. When this card appears, it is important to question the battle at hand. It is likely a great one with deep roots and long-standing tensions. The actions you take will stay with you long after the dust settles, so choose wisely, brave one. You are brave, Gemini. Be brave. As you draw your sword, realign with the eternal wisdom within, then surrender to the battle. In light, fierce clarity, purposeful action, resolve, and resilience. In dark, threats, savagery, abandoning mission, and values. So maybe this is a component to this, the Nine of Swords, the anxiety, the transition, the heartbreak still. Maybe something happened in this situation where you did abandon your values. Maybe that's a component that you're struggling with that's in the dark. And you guys, it's okay. You are human, okay? And nobody is going to get it right all the time. In fact, like, we fail forward, right? We have to screw up to learn, for the opportunity to learn. And we're learners, right? We are the Page of Swords, okay? Try some auto writing. I feel like this will be very, 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 very helpful. Okay, Gemini. It's time to let the shadow lead, to see what is trying to be shown to you here. There is a message that's trying to be heard. Okay, I love you guys so, so much. As far as the free reading, if you drop into the description of the video here, you can join the Phoenix Fam newsletter there. It is free to subscribe. As long as you stay an active subscriber, you have an opportunity to win a free 30-minute reading once a month, okay? So I love you guys. I love you guys. Please be kind with yourself, be patient, and allow yourself to open up here, okay? I will see you all very soon. Bye.